I'm so sorry I've been gone for so long. It's been a month since my last update, and it's been maybe 6 or 7 weeks since my last Project Pan update, but that means I have even better progress to share with you today. I even have 2 empties, and so I'm just gonna jump right in, and I'll just go in order that I typically go in, starting with my Pan That palette that I have included in this project. I am panning a Charlotte Tilbury quad. This is the Pillow Talk Luxury palette. And in the past month, I've gone through 1.39 grams, and I am really excited to share that I have hit pan on the last 2 shades that I had left in the quad. I already had pan in these 2 shades here, and then I recently hit pan on the 2 matte shades, and I feel really great about that. These are really nice everyday shades. I'm wearing some of the pink in my crease and then some of the brown on my outer corner of my lid, and a cream eyeshadow just on the inner portion of it to brighten that part up. And I can also use these to sort of build a look with these mattes and then add a different shimmer from another palette on top. I typically do monthly check-ins for project pans, but because it's been closer to 6 or 7 weeks, I do have quite a few uses in each one. I've used each one at least 28 times, which is awesome. I am surprised to see how long these are lasting just because it's only 4 shades and I can use quite a bit of them every time I use them. Like I said, I've gone through 1.39 grams, and I would say for the next update, I would like to finish both of these actually. I just have a little bit in the corners, and I really like using both of these on a regular basis, so I do think I could get really close. Maybe try to finish the sparkly shade first and then move over to the satin shade and see if I can have them both finished or really close by my next update, and then just expanding the pan on these 2 mattes. Another Charlotte Tilbury product I'm trying to finish is the Filmstar Bronze and Glow Duo, and I am focusing on the highlighter, and I have expanded the pan quite a bit. I was trying to finish another highlighter, a mini champagne pop highlighter from Becca, and so I was kind of dividing my attention to both of those equally, and now that the champagne pop one is finished, I am back to using this on a regular basis again, so I think I'll have even better progress in upcoming months. I still love this highlighter. It's a really beautiful, subtle, everyday highlighter. I am wearing it on my cheeks today, but I'm also wearing a glowy blush with it, which I'll talk about in a second. This next one, it's not done now, but it'll be done by my next update. I know it. And it's the Milani Luminoso blush. And I've gone through 0.57 grams of this. I had pan on it in my last update, and I have very much expanded that pan. And so I only have a little bit on the outer corners there. I have no doubt that this will be gone next month, and I am so excited. This is gonna be so cool to have a full-size finished blush. The next one is one of the 2 empties, and it is a bronzer from Nabla. I was finally able to finish it. I am not really worried about getting every little bit out of the little grid pattern here. Like, if I really wanted to, I think I could get maybe a few more uses out of here, but I'm not worried. I'm not able to easily get anything out on my brush anymore, so I'm considering it done. I've gone through 1.35 grams in the past month, and this is a bronzer empty. I'm not gonna like roll anything in for this update. I'm gonna think about what I could realistically put in a project pan, maybe have some that I bring in next update, or maybe I won't. I don't know, we'll have to see. I just need some more time to think about it. My next empty is Merit Kava. This was a really beautiful cream highlighter. I loved using this to mix in with other products to create cream blushes. That was my favorite way to use it. And I did dig out what I could out of the container there, and now that I'm finished with this, I am back to the Cocoa Kind stick highlighter, which I panned all of last year during the Partners in Cream project pan. I'm not going to bring that in just because there is so much product in there that you're really going to see minimal progress over the months. Like, I don't even think I could finish it even if I used it every day for the rest of this year. And since my last update, I've gone through 1.06 grams. The next one is the No Filter Setting Spray from ColourPop. I feel really good about the progress that I've been able to make in the past 6 or 7 weeks. I've gone through 17.27 grams. In my last update, I was a little bit under the letter R, and now I am right at the top of the letter T. To be fully transparent, I have been reaching for the Charlotte Tilbury one on occasion just because I have so little of this left, and this is a more dewy spray, so I kind of wanted to go through this before the really warm months came. And so I probably will be using this and grabbing for it on occasion and not just using this every day, because even though this isn't that much more mattifying than this one. It definitely isn't as dewy. I think using this for a couple of weeks, I can quickly go through it and then go back to using this full time. So I might not have the best progress next month, but once this one is empty, then this will be the one that I'm focusing on and it'll go much quicker. The Charlotte Tilbury Contour Wand is another slow but steady product. And the reason I put it in this project pan is because I don't tend to reach for contour products on my own. It's kind of one of those products where I have it and so I use it, but I don't think I would go out and buy more contour products at all. Like I really don't have any, I don't know, I just could really take it or leave it. Since my last check-in, I went through 1.67 grams. I think this is gonna take several more months to go through because I really don't use a ton every time I reach for it. I think this is going to take me 3 or 4 more months. That's my guess. We'll see if I'm right. And the last one is something that I brought in last update, and that was a primer from Charlotte Tilbury. This is the Brightening Youth Glow Brightening Color Correcting Glow Primer. And I have gone through quite a bit of this. I've gone through 8.8 grams since my last update. This is a really, really nice primer. What's interesting about this primer is that it is white when you put it on your finger, on your hand, and then it blends in and it kind of goes clear. And then when you put it on your skin and you rub it in and it dries, it kind of almost has like a dried down powdery feel. It doesn't feel like powder, it doesn't feel heavy, it doesn't feel like anything once it's dried and on your skin, but it dries and then it just leaves a little something behind. And so it doesn't have any glitter particles or the color part. It says it's color correcting. I don't know what is in here that would do that, but it just leaves a really nice balanced look on your skin. If you have oily skin, I think this would be really nice because it doesn't make you look excessively shiny. It doesn't feel creamy or oily. It's not gonna add any extra moisture to your skin. And yeah, it just feels like your skin when it dries down. And so if you don't like primers that feel really silicone-y or feel really creamy and tacky, this might be something worth trying. And yeah, I kind of just focus this on like the outer portions of my face where I do like to have a little bit of glow. I don't need any help in my T-zone. And that was my last product. I think the only thing that I feel really confident will be finished is the Luminoso blush, which is gonna be so exciting. And I will probably be really close on the Charlotte Tilbury primer. I don't think I'll be done with it, but I think I'll be really close. So those are like my 2 closest products that I have. I might roll in some new products in my next check-in. I might not, I'm not really sure. So those are all the products I wanted to talk about today. I promise not to be a stranger and not just disappear for like a month at a time, promise. But in the meantime, that's everything I have. Thank you so much for joining me and I'll see you in my next video.